So the Prophet of Allah, he says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has angels. Allah has angels. These angels, their job is to circulate the earth and find gatherings where Allah is being remembered like we're doing now. This hadith is in Bukhari and Muslim, and it's a part of your aqidah to believe it. And if you don't, you have serious problems in your faith. So there's angels, their jobs is to find these gatherings. These gatherings, they have nur, they have light. And these gatherings, they shine. They shine to the people of the heavens like the stars shine for the people on earth at night. So the angels, they find the gathering and then they start calling one another. Come, come. We found what we were looking for. Then the Prophet of Allah, he says, then the angels, they come and they pack into the gathering and they start sitting on top of one another until they reach the lowest heavens. He says, not only do they come in, he says, but they will rub their wings against your shoulders. You know that feeling you're feeling now? Habibi, that's the angels of Allah. Then Allah calls the angels. And of course, Allah knows all. Allah says to the angels, what's going on? What's the commotion about? Of course, I'm paraphrasing. What's the commotion? So the angels, they say, Ya Allah, there's a group of people, they've come together to remember your name. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says to the angels, he says, and what do they want? What do my slaves want? So the angels, they say to Allah, they say, Ya Allah, these slaves, they got together, they're remembering you, they're talking about you. Allah says, what do they want? So they say to him, they say, oh Allah, they want your Jannah. Allah says, have they seen my Jannah? The angels say, no. Allah says, and what if they were to see my Jannah? The angels say, Ya Allah, if they were to see your Jannah, they would glorify you more intensely. He says, what else? He says, oh Allah, they seek protection. They seek protection from your hellfire. Allah says, have they seen my hellfire? They say, no. He says, what if they were to see it? They say, Ya Allah, if they seen your hellfire, they would seek protection from it even more eagerly. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by the end, Allah says, oh my angels, let it be known that I have given them what they're after, I have forgiven their sins, I have protected them from hellfire, and I shall give them paradise. So the angel says, oh Allah, there's someone in the gathering. He wasn't there, he's not a part of the gathering, he just happened to be, he just happened to be passing by. Allah says, because of the greatness of that gathering, I have forgiven that person also. This is the success in when you remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my brothers.